Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Roundtable Monthly Community Channeling. The Roundtable is a group of ascended masters and archangels dedicated to help us live our best lives and our unique purpose. The Roundtable will share a teaching and then take questions from several in attendance. They will conclude with a recap of what was shared throughout the channeling. And here is the Roundtable. Good evening, everyone. It is the Community Roundtable, Monday, January 16th, 2023.
Good evening.
Good evening.
It is so wonderful for us to sit at the table with you tonight. There are those that have never been here with us through this channel before, but have talked with us or gotten information with us and from us. So we're excited to be able to share with them in this new way, to help them in a way that might help accelerate their growth, their expansion, to step into more of who they are, and to understand more of why they're here on this earth. And we want to thank those that are experienced that are here. We hope that several others join. We have a message tonight to share that many that have been on this call before would benefit greatly from. It's an opportunity for them to open their minds, open their hearts, open themselves to more of what's out there for them that they chose. And we know that we've shared this many times before, but each of you truly chose to be on this earth, and you chose the reason why. And you've done such a wonderful job of choosing the time, the place, your parents, every circumstance that's been co-created through your higher self and through your physical being to bring more of he's having trouble with the energy tonight, to bring more of that purpose, if you will, that reason, that mission to the world in a fulfilled way. And that's why we chose tonight to share with you a topic that we truly haven't shared very often, or at least in the combination that we want to share with you this evening. First of all, if you have a question, please let Mary know, because there are several of you that are on this call that the question that is at the top of mind, that's shall we say, beating at the heart, wanting to get out, is a question that would be very beneficial for everyone on this call. So please don't hesitate to reach out, to share. We want to ask you a couple questions before we share what we want you to know about empowered transformation. Are you, answer this question for yourself. You can raise your hand if you want, but it's not a question that we're asking you to share with the community. Although the more you interact with the community, the more empowered you're going to be, the more you're going to feel supported, the more you're going to be held accountable for yourself and accountable to the group also, in really walking through your expansion and growing in a way that most supports you and your mission, your divine intent. So the question is, first of all, are you living the life that you know that you can have? And when we ask you that question, it's very much a yes or no. But when we ask you, are you living it daily? Have you truly shared yourself with the world? Are you making a difference in other lives, in other places, in other opportunities that come back through your experience of this serving in a way that fills you up? It fills you to a level that you have even more to share. Because if you're not in that place, we want you to ask yourself, how can I best get there? Because the best you is going to come from the sharing of the amazing person, the amazing being that you are. So, do you have those things in life that you know you deserve? Do you have those things in life that help you better be all that you can be? And we'll tell you that nobody on this call is above 75% of living life the way, the best life that they could. No one on this call. There's room for everybody on this call. And we want you to take that as a challenge. And we want you to take it as a challenge because your world is in a time of transition. Your world is in a time of moving into a new paradigm, another level of consciousness. For those of you who have been on the call, it's the movement from the I consciousness to the we consciousness. To understand that, yes, you have to love yourself. Yes, you have to keep yourself at the highest vibration. But that doesn't mean it's mine, my, I. It means that you're building your reservoir, if you will, to be more of the we, ours, us. So we encourage you, can I step further into who I am? Can I get to that place where vibrationally I'm attracting those things in my life that I want, but I want from knowing that it best serves me and the world? And that doesn't mean it isn't a new car or a motorcycle or a house, but is it coming to you because, or a full bank account? We want to throw that in. But does it come to you because you are creating it from a place of being all that you can be? So we challenge you there. If you answer truthfully, just ask yourself, what percentage am I at? Am I at 25%? Am I at 50%? Am I at 75%? We would hope that you look at your life right now and realize that you're below 25% for most of you. And here's why. Life's not so bad the way it is right now. Yes, there's some things that you would like different. Yes, you know that you want to attract certain things into your life. You want your health to be better. You want a better relationship. You want to serve more people. You want to step into your spirituality more. You know all these things. And what we're telling you is, by knowing that and in realizing that you've got a long way to go to live just how amazing you are. Because there's no one on this call, there's no one on your earth that understands just how amazing your life can be. And it can still look like it's falling down around you, and your life is amazing. So we ask you, what are you doing to create that life? For those of you that have worked with Vince and Mary and been in their courses and been in their classes, ask yourself, why am I not using what I know to create my life? And for those of you who know how to create your life outside of the environment with working for Vince and Mary, ask yourself, am I creating to the best of my abilities? Am I using the energy of who I am? Remember, you're an energy strand of the universe. You're an energy strand of God. Are you creating at the best of your ability? For those of you who don't know in this moment what we mean about creating your own life and how you've been creating it up till now and how to consciously create from now on, ask yourself, where can I find how to do that? And how can I best serve myself in doing that? Because as we shared earlier, it's in serving yourself that you serve others. And service doesn't put you below anyone, doesn't put you above anyone. It makes you all that you can be. And when you're all that you can be, others realize that they can be all that they can be. Because you all are completely unique. There is no one in your world exactly like you, but you are all the same. You are all the same. Your energy streams of the one true source energy. And you're a vibration of that stream. The question is, are you in the highest vibration that you can be in that stream on your earth? Because living in the 3D is a limitation to how far your vibration can go up. But as collectively you move into the higher vibration, you'll be able to see higher dimensions. Most of you on this call, all of you on this call actually won't experience the jump in vibration in this incarnation. Many of you on this call right now will choose not to come back to Earth in an incarnation, but to be a guide, to be a mentor, to provide information through connection to those on this earth, to help them continue to raise the vibration over the next several hundred years. So what is transformation? And how is it different than change? Vince gives this definition in every one of his classes, and we'll share it the same way that he does, just so it doesn't create confusion. When you change something, you are living something, you're experiencing it, you have something that just isn't what you want. It isn't in alignment with who you are. It doesn't fulfill you like you think it could or should. And you choose to change it. I weigh too much. I have too many pounds on my body. I want to change that. When you change that, first of all, you've got to find out what's wrong with you. When you find out what's wrong with you, where is your vibration? Low. There's something wrong with me and I have to find it. So you're coming from a low vibration to begin with. I have to stop what I'm doing or completely move from where I am right now into finding the steps to get me where I want to be. That's a low vibration. In many ways, as you're going through a change, you try to convince yourself of how you're already different. Use affirmations to say the words of how you want to be, how you want to show up, where you want to end up at the end of your change. Those affirmations are triggers, if you will, for those subpersonalities, those parts of you that don't want you to be hurt, that don't want you to be scared, that don't want you to fail. So as you share your affirmations from a place of it being an affirmation, and we want to be very specific about that, your subpersonalities think that you're trying to trick them into believing something that isn't true. a low vibration. Some of your steps along the way will be easier. Some of the steps along the way will be harder, more difficult to make that change happen, a low vibration. And then if you're willing to stick it out until the change is actually made, you may step into the higher vibration. Transformation is realizing that you want life to be different. You want to attract things into your life. You want better relationships. Whatever you choose that you had to go through the change to get to, what's the picture of that? How would it look when you're actually in that place? How will you show up? How will you feel? What people will be in your life? Be aware of all that, of those things. Bring it into your awareness. When you bring that into your awareness, and you're coming from a place of, this is what I want to attract in my life, and we hope that it's based around the reason that you're on this earth, because it will be so much more powerful. How do I take that information and then make the jump? How do I take the quantum leap from a new level of consciousness of, as this is how I want my life to be, and in this moment I am going to start living that life the best that I can live it, knowing that as your vibration raises, you attract more things into your life to support you on that transformation. It's not about, I have to change the way I eat. I have to change how much I exercise. I have to change how I look at food. I have to change how I talk to myself. All of those are the steps that take you from, I have too many pounds on my body and I want to have less pounds. That's your journey for your change. Your journey for transformation is, I know that this is how I want to eat to support my new body. This is how I want my new body to look. This is how I see myself as I go through the process of living life this way. In my transformation, this is how I want to exercise my body and then live from that place. The only resistance you'll have is the resistance of the subpersonalities that don't want you to step into the unknown because it's scary for them. But it's a lot easier to make that transformation knowing that all you have to do is do the internal work to work with these subpersonalities when they pop up, instead of putting them in a situation, if you will, where they're constantly fighting you through change. So that's transformation. Quantum leap into who you are. Don't try to convince yourself you're something that you're not. Quantum leap into who you know you are and live from that place. Live in that way. Don't judge yourself by what you see in the mirror. Don't judge yourself by what the scale says. I am transforming into a healthy person that eats this way, exercises this way, enjoys themselves this way, and just start living from that place. So then what does it mean for you to be empowered? First of all, to have the level of consciousness that it's not about change. It's about transformation. That's how you empower yourself. To understand that you truly are the creator of your reality. And if you know how to create, if you know how to use the universal laws, the laws of quantum physics to create your life,
Leave it at that.
you will step further into and faster into living that life fully, because you've first of all chosen, I'm living the life, and then seeing the benefits of living that life will empower you. Knowing that the only obstacles, we're going to share this in two ways because we think it's very important. First of all, the only obstacles that will stop you from making that transformation are obstacles on the inside. Your beliefs, those subpersonalities, and the subpersonalities use the beliefs. Your thoughts come from your beliefs. We've shared with you many, many times that you create with thought and feeling. Your thoughts come from your beliefs. That's why there's so many people out there trying to help you change your beliefs. Change your beliefs. What if you transformed your beliefs? What if you've learned where the belief came from? And then what belief do you choose? And then how do you support yourself making that belief as strong, as firm, as proven as the old beliefs that you've been carrying around with you and making your decisions, finding your words, choosing your perceptions around. That will empower you. How do you fully recognize what you're here for, what your divine intent is? Because you need to be very careful about what you want if you want to live at a high vibration. This is a silly example, and we know that you've heard it many times, but if somebody's 5 foot tall and they want to be a professional basketball player, they didn't come to this earth to make a difference through being a basketball player. If they did, they would have chosen different parents. Now, can that person be an amazing basketball player? Yes. You can be anything that you want. You can create anything that you want. But there's a reason you came into this earth and chose the parents that you did, chose the circumstances that you did, because the difference that you're meant to make is very specific. And we're not saying that you live a predetermined life. We're saying that you create your life along the way to make that difference that you came to this earth to make. That's where your joy is going to come from. That's where your abundance is going to come from. However, it's meant to look for you. Some people want a lot of money. Some people don't care about a lot of money if they're able to travel and to spend time with their loved ones, and that's abundance to them. That you have to define for yourself, and you have to define for the universe. So as you keep your vibration high, as you go through the process of creation, you can bring that, attract that into your life, move it from creation to from an unlimited possibility to a manifestation of probability into materialization on your earth. Empower yourself by raising your consciousness. Empower yourself by raising your awareness. And remember, your consciousness, your level of consciousness is only what you choose to allow in your mind at the time. We just shared with you a roadmap to living your best life, to having the most fun, to having the best relationships, to experiencing your divine intent fully. We just gave you the roadmap. But that roadmap's no good if you don't choose to bring it into your level of your level of consciousness as you're living it day to day. You have to come from that consciousness to be able to live in that way, in that manner, to grow, create, to experience. We know that we gave you a lot of information. We know that we gave it to you at a very high level. The level that you received it tonight is the level that you're ready to receive it. When you get this recording, don't hesitate to go back and listen to it again. As your vibration rises, there are so many messages in what we just shared with you. Of all the people on this call right now, that same number is the number of messages that people heard from what we just shared. You each got a different message in a different way, at a different level, from a different level of understanding, from a different level of consciousness. Who has a question?
Before the recap by the roundtable, let me share how you can join us for future monthly channelings on Zoom. During the monthly live channeling, participants are able to ask questions and get guidance and coaching from the masters. This segment is not provided in this recording. If you want your questions addressed, join us for the next monthly channeling by registering at imaginemiracles.com/channeling-offer, or invest in a personal channeling by going to imaginemiracles.com/channeling.
This is a huge lesson, and we'll use our answer to you as our conclusion to the evening. This is a great example for each and every one of you to look at. Are you empowered if you try to do things the same way as you've done them in the past? You know what Einstein says about it. It's insanity. Trying to do things the same way and expecting things to be different is a losing proposition. What's the new way? Where do you find ways that other people are sharing out there on how to raise your vibration? Do you go to Mary and Vince and say, I want to raise my vibration, I don't understand. I want to know what my divine intent is, but I don't know how to get it. Do you find someone else to help you on that journey? Do you read the book that Vince and Mary wrote? Because step by step is in there, and then all you would have to do is find your answers to the step by step. But you can't do what you've done in the past and expect it to be different going forward. You can't. It's impossible. And the other reason it's impossible is because the energy of the past is being left behind. Every single day, the vibration of your planet is rising. If yours isn't rising with it, there's going to be a big gap. And that gap might become unsurmountable. So what we want, you're on this call right now because you want to be the leading edge of that. You want to raise your vibration ahead of the collective vibration because you want to be the ones that are bringing the vibration of society up. That's why you chose to be here. Not because it sounded fun, not because you wanted your answers, not because this might be a way for me to find a relationship or find a new job or understand something new. You're here, your higher self put you here because you're meant to be the leading edge. You're the ones that are going to lead the world into 2027 if you choose. You have free will. You can choose not to. But if you uncover your divine intent, you start living from that place. You start doing the things that bring you joy, that you're good at, that you're enjoying doing. When you start making a difference in people's lives so much that the love that you get back, the support that you give back just fills up your cup and fills up your cup, and it runs over into your saucer, and you use every bit that's in your saucer to share with others. That's what's going to open the door. That's why you're here. That's why you chose to come on this call. That's why we're here with you. Because we know that's who you are. We know that's why you're here. We know your divine intent. We can't tell you because you won't believe us. We can't tell you because you're going to tell us you don't know how. But when you uncover it, when you say, this is why I'm here on this earth, you wouldn't be able to dream it. You wouldn't be able to see it. You wouldn't be able to feel it if you couldn't do it. That's why you're here. That's why you're here together, to support each other. It's time. And we honor you for being here at this time. And we are here with you all the time. We are the lucky part of the energy stream. We can be everywhere at once. We can be with each and every one of you. That's part of our energy stream to support you on that journey. But you are the magnificent ones, because you are the ones that, through living your life and growing and expanding from living your life, you expand the energy of the universe. And we love you for it. And we always love you. And we love you in this moment, in every moment, in this now, and every now. Namaste.
Namaste.
Do you ever wonder how Vince got started channeling, or maybe what we learned from our time with the Roundtable? If so, you would love our new book, Awakening Through Moments of Choice. You can get it on Amazon.com. Thank you for joining us for this new paradigm guidance from the masters today, and we hope to see you at the next free monthly channeling.